welcome.
What's dope,
How you been, man?
I've been good, man.
The whole, what kind of started the whole, like, losing weight thing? Like, where's that?
Okay, so the whole, like, losing weight, I'm really trying to push myself, and I've been doing a lot of things I normally don't do, like, been reading a lot about different diets and, you know, what's good and bad, and, you know, because I've never been one of the people to do, all right, man, well, what was your macro count? What are your calories? You know, I've never been that. You know, I know, hey, man, I eat one burrito, I gotta run a mile to burn it off, right? I eat 2 burritos, I gotta run 2 miles. That's like my like simple
dope ass math.
That's like my simple thing, you know. Because I mean, I used to look at the calories, and I remember like one time I was just busting my ass on some machine, and I looked at the calories, and I was like, what? I've been here for like 30 minutes. I've only burned like 200 calories.
Shit.
And then you get like a pack of Skittles, and you look in the back, and it's like 450 calories. You're like, bro, I'm just stressing myself out, dude. There's no way, man. I eat that second burrito, that's the second mile.
That makes sense.
So what I do is I just go off my body, bro. If I have like a couple like energy drinks and my freaking kidneys hurt, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna have that many next time.
You know, that's a good thing, bro.
I'm just like, dude, my back hurts for no reason. I'm
hurting out here.
But yeah, man, that just goes down to like the food, and the thing is, you know, now that I'm getting older, and what I really want to pass on to my kids and pass on to more people is. And I've heard it, and you've heard it, and we've all heard it a million times, but we don't care until our freaking kidneys start hurting, our heart starts hurting, that food is not for pleasure. You know, it's meant just to fuel yourself. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's some times when you want, you know, like a carne asada, you know, homemade tortillas and stuff like that. You know, it tastes good, it makes you feel good. Yeah. But I mean, people use it as, like you said, like a vice. You know, people are like, man, I'm sad, I'm gonna eat. I'm happy, I'm gonna eat. And the thing about us as we're growing is we don't want to wait. I just had a letter sent to me through the mail, and I mean, I just kept checking the mailbox, bro. Like, I'm like, man, this is gonna come any day. It came in 3 days, right? Yeah. Like, man, 3 freaking whole days? Like, damn. Then you go back to the old times where, like, you're thinking about, you know, them riding the horses. 3
days? Oh, that's quick.
Damn, 3 days? No way.
That's
Prime shipping, 3 days.
Wagon ever.
Yeah, you know, and it's just kind of, people don't want to wait. You know, people don't want to wait. And
it's the impatience, bro. It's just...
Dude, I'm so impatient when I order something online, and it's gonna take me, like, 4 or 5 days. I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, right.
A whole week, son?
I ain't trying to wait 5 business days, dude. It's freaking Tuesday. I'm not gonna get it till freaking next Tuesday, man. Weekends don't count.
Yeah, man, and that's true too. Because I mean, I think that goes across to anything. I mean, even like on social media, you know, the reason it's so big. Like I look at Twitter, bro. You know, like you get your information instantly. Like you don't even I don't even remember watching the news. I don't ever watch the news, bro. Like if I'm not at my mom's house, I have no idea what's going on the news because I already know what's going on. Like, I just go on Twitter and I just go to the news section and I refresh it, bro, and I'm like, oh, shit, this just happened 5 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to even further elevate what you're talking about on Twitter is, like how you said, you refresh it and you get 5 seconds, you know. This happened 5 seconds ago and I know right now. Yeah. Well, I take it a step further. I keep refreshing it. I want to know what's happening this second. Right 5 seconds is old news, dude.
Yeah,
I need to know what's happening right now. I see.
Yeah, bro.
You hear that
noise.
I'm just like, come on, man. I need to know what's happening right now this second.
Yeah, man. I've done that.
And my hardest to do less and less of is, you know, when you're rolling around with my boy, you know, and my son, and he's, you know, he's kind of impatient. I'm like, hey, man, here's my phone, man. Go look at your YouTube video. Go look at this. And it sucks, man, because it's so easy to do that. Hey, man, here's your YouTube video.
Here you go.
And people are like, you know, hey, man, well, the thing is, bro, there's some really educational stuff. Either way, bro, it's still bad.
But you know what it does too for them is, you know, you're only increasing their impatience now because they're gonna have that same thing. You know that, and then I mean, who knows what else you're doing? I read this thing about like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, how they only allow their kids. You know, these are the creators of Microsoft and Apple, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The 2 biggest companies still today. And these guys only allow their kids no longer than 15 to 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes was like, that was a long time for them.
And now we get so much information like on our phones or on the computer or whatever, you know, online. It's just, you don't know what battle to choose. You know, you
Yeah.
got this battle coming up, this going over here, this is going over here, this is going over here, and you just get flooded with all this like intel, and at the end of the day, you just don't do nothing about it. You're like, you know what, man, this is way too.
It's too much, bro.
Yeah.
It's like overwhelming at times. A little while ago, we worked in a lab, and I remember this one person was like, I needed change. I think I needed like $1. Oh man, I wanted to buy water, and she's like, but she didn't know what I was buying, so she's like, hey, you know, here's $1, you know, for whatever, like $1.50 or whatever. I was like, oh, cool, thanks, you know, I'll pay you back.
Mhm.
I get the water. She's like, you're buying water? And I was like, well, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna recycle. Obviously, like I'm gonna refill it when I'm done, you know. And she's like, that's gross. I was like, what? Like, what do you mean that's gross? She's like, yeah, like water is like, that's nasty. Like, she's like, I haven't drank water since I was like a kid. Like, what the, like, how are you alive? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first time I had ever heard that, bro. I was like 2012 or something. Like, I had never heard of people not drinking water, and apparently it's like a normal thing, bro.
Dude, it's crazy. I've talked to a few people, and they're like, yeah, I don't even remember the last time I drank water.
Like,
Like, what do you drink then? And they drink the worst like pop. I drink the darkest pop. I'm like, it's like, well, if you look in the back, there's water in it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, well, I guess, man. I don't know.
That's crazy, bro. I am like, especially if I'm like, you know, you just got done, you know, working out or running, or you know, when you need that water. Have you ever tried drinking like a pop, bro? Like, you know, like a Pepsi?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, I need water, bro. Like, this is not, you know, helping the dehydration. Like, this is making it worse. You know, because I mean, you put Coke people use Coke to declog sinks. And if you drink that every day,
It's
you know,
all in your body.
like, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, man, what are you doing to your body, your bones? You know, I don't know what's going on in there, you know? But if people are using this to unclog their sinks, and it's like a known thing, like, man, I don't know what's going on if you're drinking this every day, you know? Like, that can't be good. I mean, I remember when I first heard about people, you know, they're like, oh, I was like, my sink, I think our sink in our house when I was with my mom was clogged, and she was like, somebody told her, like, oh, just pour Coke down the you know, the drain, you know, clog it, just leave it there, you know, eventually. And I'm like, what? Like, and yeah, bro, my mom did it. Like, she had Coke, you know, we didn't go to the store that day. She's like, oh, we have Coke right here. So she poured like some Coke down there, and it sat for a while. Cleanest drain ever, bro. I was like, yo, like that was crazy. Like, that kind of opened my eyes. Like, oh man, this cannot be good for you. Like, especially in, like, you know, on a daily usage of this cannot be good. So it's crazy. Like, I wonder, like, if it's just, it can't really be like a lack of knowledge, bro, because I think people know. It's just, you know, it's almost those things that you know, but you're like, whatever, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Well, yeah, same thing with, like, you know, like cigarettes, tobacco.
Yeah, man.
The surgical warnings on there, you know, surgeon warnings, like, hey, man, you can smoke this, you're gonna die. You're like, oh, it's all good. We're all gonna die.
We gonna that's everybody's
We're gonna die anyway. But then, but then once you start like, getting towards your death, it's like, gonna be more and more painful. Like, you know, your lungs start caving in, and it's just
don't smoke tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Like,
smoke tobacco.
yeah, like, dude.
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's
those commercials used to scare the hell out of me. Like, I'm never smoking a cigarette, bro. They made that shit terrifying. I'll never forget that. And she's smoking out of the fucking hole.
Yeah, dude. That's,
Oh, Jesus.
you know, and people were like, okay, well, I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes, right? Because cigarettes are bad.
Right.
You know that you exhale that nasty smoke. You see that smoke, and then that smoke's like in your lungs. So then you got people who are like, you know what, man, I don't smoke cigarettes because, you know, I'd rather smoke weed.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, like, it's still that smoke that goes inside your lungs either way,
man.
right? So someone's like, okay, so not to be on the topic or to bash like weed and marijuana or whatever, or cigarettes or whatever, because I do have friends that smoke everything, you know?
Yeah.
And
meth, all kinds of shit.
there's a lot smoke a lot of meth with the light bulbs and stuff.
That
But
shit is nuts. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so the average person, you know, is like, you know what? Well, smoking weed's bad. I'm not gonna smoke. I don't want that in my body. Okay, cool. Smoking cigarettes is bad. Okay, well, all right. If you hate cigarettes, okay, I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes at all. But then, you know, they go back and they drink. I drink soda once a day.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's bad too. Or I eat fast food, you know, over so often. That's bad too. People only they want to shit the light like on. Okay, man, cigarettes are bad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna down a whole bag of hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
When you could get a hot Cheeto with a lighter you could light the whole hot Cheeto on fire, and that's what people were eating.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, and it's just kind of like people were saying, "Hey, man, this outweighs this." At the same time, you know, little kids are eating a whole bunch of hot Cheetos and are developing like stomach ulcers, and you know, their insides are just getting all jacked up. I mean, everything you kind of go through is kind of bad, and it's like really hard to say, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Just have water? Yeah, man, just have water. Just drink water. Water's healthy for you. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna drink water.
Yeah.
So then you see these stuff on YouTube and stuff, and then people are doing the water testing. Hey, man, that water's been recycled like 400 times, and this has been to it, and you're like, then what am I supposed to do then, bro? I can't have no water. It's like water's bad too, then, man. What, dude? Yeah. So what's bad? I mean,
man,
that's what's so tricky about. I mean, because I love all that stuff, man. I love I love hot Cheetos, man, and you know, just like all that stuff. But you gotta understand to limit yourself and kind of, you know, try to see which is a lesser evil and try to cut it off. But.
Yeah, man, and in moderation. I don't think anything is too bad in moderation. You know,
that's what I do, man. I kind of plan out, kind of have a general idea of what you want. You know, I always have like an option B. Like,
Healthyish lifestyle.
Yeah,
favorite hashtag, bro. That's the dopest thing. Healthyish lifestyle.
I have like a bomb ass salad with like light ranch, and I'll just pour a whole bunch of hot Cheetos on it.
That was cracking me up, bro. I was seeing like a pizza, like 2 tomatoes and shit, and there's like all these things on it. But I know like when you're doing that, I know like the next day you're gonna go burn all that shit off, you know. So I know what it is. So I think that's a dope ass hashtag though.
Yeah, and then people too, man. It's like they see me like eat like, you know, somewhat bad, but a lot of times I was, you know, they're like, hey, man, I see you eat bad every single day, man. Like that's crazy. Like, you know, I'm not saying I'm fit or like super skinny or nothing, but they're like, dude, the way you eat, man, you should be like,
you should be 300 pounds,
easy.
bro.
And I'm like, oh yeah, we'll go to the gym every day. Like, oh man, because I be trying to eat like as much as you can match it up. Like, it's like, dang, dude.
Oh man. My main thing is not so much. I'm not trying to really lose weight. I just want to lose the bad weight. You know, like you know, I want to eat healthier. I just want to feel better in general.
Yeah.
You know, I know I have like, you know, like bad weight on me, so I want to get rid of some of that bad weight and just be more active, bro. I just want to be more alive. You know, I don't want to feel tired. And working great does that a lot too. Like when you're just,
dude.
you know, you wake up and you're just like, dude, like you're just tired. Like today or yesterday, I mean, I had to like force myself to get up and do things. You know, the second day you're kind of recovering, but you're still not at 100%. You know, so that, you know, that has a lot to do with it. I'm just like, dude, I just want to feel good like every day. I want to have energy, feel good.
And it's so hard, bro, because we're not made to work graveyard, you know?
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, so am I supposed to wake up in the middle of the day to eat? Because that's my sleeping schedule, you know? And that really throws everything off. You know what I mean?
Bro. Like you said, you're not, you know, I don't think the human body is made to be awake at night, you know?
You get no sun, you get none of the vitamins this week. That's why I pay you 25 cents extra, man. Like, you know what, dude, we're going to pay you 25 cents extra a night, or per hour, you know? It wears out on your body, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know?
man. It really does, bro.
Especially in the winter.
Yeah.
The winter's the worst because you wake up and it's dark, and then you go to work and you work all night, of course, and you get out of work, it's still dark, and you go home and you're gonna sleep, and then it's like you never see the sun. Yeah, dude, you're never gonna see the sun. It's just like that's not good for your body, you know. Just
yeah, it can be, man. It takes a toll, bro. And like, you know, everybody that you know that's been working great forever, like they say, like, you know, they feel so much older, bro. Like, you know, like the most interesting one I think from the Joe Rogan was that dude who talked about sleep, bro. That guy scared the hell out of me. Like, he talked about people who work grave and work nights and how it ages you. Like, and I was like, man, that's crazy. My mom would always say that, you know? Like, I thought it was just like some Mexican thing, you know? Like, you're just saying some shit, like rub an egg on you and you're straight, you know? But she would be like, yeah, man, like that, you know, working nights really ages you a lot. And, bro, I feel it, bro. Like, my back will be hurting. Like, my knee hurts every now and then. I feel like I'm 45, bro. Like, it's crazy, you know? And and I don't want to feel like that. But I know, you know, obviously some of it is night. But I know a lot of it, I think, is also just my diet in general. You know, like, not eating the right things, not really balancing out. You know, so that's something I want to work on. Yeah, man. Well, it's good, bro. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. You know, next time we'll get in again. We got to get another one. And
definitely, bro. We will, man.